Hello guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another transfer episode today, as I will be giving you the latest top stories that really concerns Ancelotti because he might be sacked very soon. The same time, we'll be talking about Mohamed Salah new contract situation, Van Dijk, Skelly, and Nwaneri at Arsenal. Guys, we have a lot to discuss in today's video. The same thing, I will be giving you the transfer update of Delap from Ipswich Town because Chelsea and Manchester United, they are considering signing him ahead of next season. So guys, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and let's get started. Now let me start from Delap. Yes, this is an Ipswich striker, the England international. You know last season he left Manchester City to join Ipswich Town, and what actually happened right now is that Ipswich Town, they are currently battling relegation zone right now. They are in 18th position in the English Premier League, and what really happens concerning his situation is that he has a release clause that if Ipswich should relegate from English Premier League, his £40 million release clause will reduce to £30 million. So this is something we are hearing, and right now he is now shortlisted by at least so many clubs right now. But in the English Premier League, the two clubs who are currently monitoring his situation ahead of next summer are Manchester United and Chelsea. Yes, the latest report suggests that Manchester United really value him very well. They are monitoring his situation because he is one of the players that will be available, super striker, and he also become very cheap because he's £30 million if Ipswich Town relegate from English Premier League. So one thing about his deal is that Manchester City, they sold him last summer, so they have a 20% sell-on clause if he decided to leave Ipswich Town and join any other club. This is something that we are hearing. And if Manchester City actually want to buy him back to the club, they will have to pay £40 million. This is the agreement between Manchester City and Ipswich Town. So this is something that is happening. The striker has provided 12 goals this season, so he's one of the strikers that many clubs will be looking out for, most especially Chelsea and Manchester United. He's very, very high on their list because it will come very cheap. So this is something I'm hearing concerning Delap. So let me provide you more update on Mo Salah because this news just broke out yesterday. Yes, Mohamed Salah, him and Liverpool, they are ready to reach an agreement. Yes, something I'm hearing right now. An agreement is finally set to be reached between Liverpool and Mohamed Salah for him to sign another new contract at the club. Yes, they actually want him to continue at the club, and his plan is also to continue at Liverpool. This is something that Mohamed Salah has been thinking for a while. So what we are hearing right now is that Liverpool are set to offer him at least 2 more year contracts to continue at the club. 32-year-old, fantastic player. We saw what he's doing on the field. So offering him a new contract is something that Liverpool are going to do right now. It's something that is very, very, and this is a good news for Liverpool fans because they actually want Mo Salah to continue to provide them more magic. And something about Van Dijk is that not only Mohamed Salah, the same thing with Van Dijk, yes, they will offer them a new contract extension, and we expect Liverpool to offer them at least 2 more years contract because these guys, they are just fantastic. They are a leader in the team, so allowing them to leave the club is going to be a huge blow for Ancelotti next season. But right now that Liverpool are set to offer them a new contract, a new deal is getting to a very closing stage, according to what Fabrizio Romano has actually said. He said it just remains for little documents to be signed, but an agreement is getting to a final stage. So Mohamed Salah will continue at Liverpool. The same thing with Van Dijk. But Trent Alexander-Arnold, he has already agreed to go to Real Madrid, so they are working on the deal. Since talks is continuing between Real Madrid and Trent Alexander-Arnold, so this is something I'm hearing concerning the English international. So let's move to Arsenal and let me provide more update on Skelly and Nwaneri because what I'm hearing right now is that these two players, young talent, top talent at Arsenal. This is something that Mikel Arteta consider them, and also Arsenal board, they consider these two players as top talent. So they actually value them and they want to offer them a new contract. Yes, this is something I'm hearing. The two of them, they are 18-year-old. They enter into Arsenal squad, and right now it seems they have established themselves as one of the best, one of the starting 11 inside, Mikel Arteta, team. So this is something we are hearing. So Arsenal are ready to offer them a new contract extension, and it's going to be a longer one. This is something we are hearing from Arsenal, yes, because that's the plan of the new sporting director, Andrew Beta. They actually want to keep the best players at the club, so they want to offer them long contract extension. They actually want them to continue at the club. We saw what Skelly does against Real Madrid in the UEFA Champions League. So this guy is just fantastic. So Arsenal actually want to keep them at the club. So this is something I'm hearing concerning Nwaneri and Skelly. So let me provide you more updates on Ancelotti because what I'm hearing right now is that according to the latest report from Marca, it's saying that The defeat against Arsenal in the UEFA Champions League has now put Carlo Ancelotti's future on danger. Yes, he might be sacked if the second leg of the UEFA Champions League tie with Arsenal, as Real Madrid should, get defeated, or they should be out of the Champions League of this season. Yes, his future will be on danger. So he might likely be sacked after that game if Real Madrid were defeated by Arsenal in the second leg. That is, if they are out of the Champions League this season, then Real Madrid will consider sacking him and they will bring him another new manager. But for now, the manager that Real Madrid may bring in is not yet known. But we heard that Xabi Alonso is one of the favorites to take the role if Ancelotti is eventually sacked. So this is something I'm hearing from Marca that really concerns Carlo Ancelotti, because this season Real Madrid does not enjoy it much. They have been defeated in the La Liga sometimes, and now in the UEFA Champions League, defeated by Arsenal 3-0. So this is something that Real Madrid will consider, that yes, this season it seems they are not progressing well because there are players there. But one thing internally is that they are considering, sacking Carlo Ancelotti if they are out of the UEFA Champions League this season. So this is the plan. So guys, these are some of the top stories in the transfer market. We've talked about Salah with the same thing with Liam Delap, Skelly, and Nwaneri. Carlo Ancelotti, do you think he will be sacked? So guys, if you have any comment concerning all this, let me know your thoughts in the comment section and let me know what you are thinking. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching the video to the end. See you next time. See you in the next transfer video. Thank you.